So let's discuss America's intentions and what the international community might expect going forward. This is Lee Hanna, International Desk. Reporter Lee, since his election, President Trump has repeatedly mentioned Greenland. Why is it drawing so much attention?
It's primarily to counter China and Russia. Shall we take a look at the map? Greenland is actually closer to New York than to Copenhagen, Denmark's capital, which is why it's often called the highway between the Arctic and North America. The idea is to control this strategic location and enhance security. However, some believe there is another intention. It's securing rare earths, emphasized since his inauguration.
Greenland is a treasure trove of resources. It's crucial in terms of reducing reliance on China for rare earth elements.
In fact, the BBC reported Greenland's rare earth deposits could be among the largest in the world.
It seems like Venezuela's oil and Greenland's rare earth elements are all about countering China. So is there really a possibility of deploying military forces to Greenland?
At the moment, the chances seem slim. Let's first look at the Venezuela case. Since last November, the U.S. has deployed aircraft carriers in the Caribbean and Gulf of Mexico under the pretext of countering Venezuela. It took several months of meticulous planning for the operation to oust Madoff. So, what's the overall current situation in Greenland? Including Greenland's Pituffik Air Base, there has been no major activity in the surrounding areas so far. The Wall Street Journal highlighted that Trump's talk of invasion might merely showcase bravado, aiming to underscore U.S. military presence.
Well, Greenland might just be one of Trump's bluffs. But lately, President Trump's words alone have been significantly shaking up the international order.
Yes, that's possible. Last year, Trump disrupted the global economy with controversial tariff policies. At the time, he said tariffs alone generated $600 billion, roughly 870 trillion won. Given his unpredictable actions in the past, it's difficult to feel fully reassured this time either. If military force is difficult, President Trump said he would even buy the land to gain control, as the U.S. State Department explained earlier.
But we need it really for international world security, and I think we're going to get it. One way or the other, we're going to get it.
However, since this situation remains challenging, it is often seen as his characteristic tough rhetoric meant to exert pressure.
Some see the same intent, but what President Trump wants, whether using the military or money, is an international order showing his ambitions. That concludes our report. This is Lee Hanna from the International Desk.